wait 1 second. Wait 1 second. Okay. It should be recording now. Hello and welcome back to Lacuna. Sorry, I had to remember the title there for a second. I clicked the game, but I can't remember the title for some reason. But hopefully you are all doing okay today and staying safe. So, hello and welcome back to Lacuna. This is Random Days, Random Games. Or is it Random Games, Random Days? Sometimes I mess up the title, sometimes it's Random Days, Random Games, and then sometimes it's Random Days, Random Games. Let's see. Well, it was the 11th that we played it, so yesterday, I think. But it was late in the morning. So we may as well hop into where we last, left off, and that's when Banny, the president, got shot, I think. We already read this all. And now we should be to where we are.
Fuck!
Hey, what's your line
How
with
could
me?
that happen? I didn't even dare think about the impending
So if you haven't
political
watched the
aftermath.
first episode, you can watch
This
the
was
first
indeed
episode,
murder. It couldn't be. I hope there was a mistake. Maybe Gary had gone crazy. Maybe I was dreaming. Foreign Minister Banny's death could be the tipping point in the conflict between Gyara and Drovia. This whole visit was meant to ease tensions between our planets. Now it could lead to war. The first interplanetary war. Fuck me, I'll snap out of it. You'll figure this out. Focus on the task ahead.
let's see. Oh, we also need to read our emails. Yes, we went and visited our daughter, Laura. And now we need to, actually... I want to see, can we talk to this thing? What's the controls again? Sometimes I forget the controls after a little bit. Interact E. Yeah, it should be that. Oh, it says nothing. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Okay, let's get you here. Down we go. Time to go solve some crime. So, last episode, this guy got shot who was visiting, or it was either the president of this area. We're currently located on Drovia. I can't remember. We've never smoked. We do not smoke in this game. Something. The solar system, yes. Here's information from the last episode that we learned. If you want to pause it there. Okay. Well, let's get head of. That's the worst fashion I've ever seen because you can't even see the fashion. Okay, let's go take the train. What's over here? I got distracted. No news. History to go. Article by Charles Fly. Over the past few years, more and more inhabitants of Drovia have been demanding stronger Savian representation in the colonial government. But why is it that so many Savians live in Sector 1? In the first place, find out in today's history to go. In 1798, 1 year after Gyara had kicked off construction of Sector 1, a group of Savians from New Joran started erecting a dome of their own in a nearby valley. Sector 2 was supposed to be a new beginning, a new home for the Savians. who had experienced marginalization and oppression on New Joran. Its economy would rely on the mining and export of beryllium, which at the time was just shaping up to become one of the most valuable resources in the solar system. Yep. And I'm not gonna read all this. I don't have time for reading all of it. Let's get a move on. I guess we're going to take the train because last episode we said that the train would be faster. Okay then. Sometimes it's hard to control the character and sometimes it's very easy. But we keep on going until, you know, I might actually finish the game, I don't know. We might take long breaks in between. But I'll probably stop at part 3 for a while. And then eventually I'll come back at some point in the future to play once again. Let's see, I'm looking for a train, aren't I? Yeah, here's the train. Well, we're on the train. You know, it's actually a very good safety area, huh? Probably better than most safety areas in most countries in the world now. At least you know, has panels. Stops people from throwing rocks or painting trains and all that. Just a few examples. Let's see. Enter the villa. I also got something on the list now. Nope, I did not get anything on there. Well, let's get going. Brain, go away. Come another day. Okay, let's see. Here's a bird. There you are, Conrad. Took you long enough. Evening, Gary. Fill me in. It seems like Banny was shot by a sniper when he was out on the balcony. His secretary was with him when it happened. Clean shot. He was dead on the spot. Why was the secretary there? Affair? A hidden affair? Who knows? The staff's pretty shaken up, but nobody else is hurt. Well, I guess it can't be. Any development since he was shot? Anything surprising? No, it seems that the sniper hit their target and ran. I also asked the staff if they noticed anything unusual prior to the attack. The secretary and priest said no, and the bodyguards refused to talk to me altogether. How come? Bunch of radical Drovian nationalist conspiracy. They're still in shock. Give them a moment, they're all traumatized right now. They're supposed to be professionals. They've got to snap out of it. If they keep refusing to cooperate, I'm taking them and the fire obstructing for taking them in for obstructing our investigation. Make sure we are recording. Let's see. Turn my caps lock off. This is Gara, not some lawless rock. Hold on. Did you say priest earlier? Yeah, a guy from Banny's staff, his spiritual advisor, and a somewhat prominent Saviant front member. The guy is very annoying. Cloyroy says he can barely keep him away from Banny's body. What's the priest trying to do? I don't know. Some weird ritual. Anyways, we're trying to find out where the shot came from. It has to be one of the opposite high rises, but we don't know which one. I've already started looking into it, and I think we can pretty much rule out the casino. But the casino has a lot of people, meaning you can, you know, blend into the crowd, so maybe the casino. They ramped up security tonight because of a fancy event. It would be near impossible to get a gun in there, and very stupid. We need to track down the perp, and as soon as possible, get up there and give Young a hand. Copy that. You realize how big of a poop show we're in right now, right? Can't believe he got shot. What did we miss? I mean, we checked everything, kept tabs on everyone. Banny seemed to be in nobody's crosshairs. How could this happen? Let's find out. Seriously, Conrad. We better have quick results on our hands. If we don't, we'll be first in line to be out of a job. Yeah. And you know, there might be a war. Just get up there and find out where that shot came from. Report back to me when you're done and have a few phone calls to make. Have a few phone calls, Roger. Get in. Okay, so we have to go up. We need to figure out where the gunshot came from. Obviously, you would look to the buildings that are, you know, nearest. Unbelievable. Just leave us alone. You know, I'm trying to solve a murder of your boss over here. Don't you care? You gotta be out of a job, huh? Okay, enough sitting around. Can't believe it. What, can everyone not believe it? It's your fault. Neil, over here. It's always nice to see you. Except, you know, it's the middle of the night and there's a dead guy on the balcony. Yeah, well, I call that a Tuesday. It's Friday. For real. I'm glad you're here, Gary. Gary's been acting like you know, himself. I'm just setting up my mobile lab and I could use your help right now. Our #1 priority is to find out where the shot came from. The chief already prepared a case sheet. Let me send it to you right now. He wants you to submit it as soon as you think you got it. Take a look around and talk to Banny's staff. Maybe that will get us closer to the answer. Got it. Oh, and one more thing. We're still missing an important piece of the puzzle. We didn't find the bullet yet. Let me know if you do. Alright, I'm on it. The priest's got it, obviously. Ugh. Wait, what? Am I lagging or did it crash? Oh, nope. H to toggle outline mode. Wait, what? Objects blue outline hold new information when examined. Something to tell you. Yellow, something of interest. As you progress, people and objects you already interacted with might hold new information. Okay, let's see. What's in here? The bullet disappeared into the wall right behind the closet. Okay, let's see. For a Mr. Banny, as dead as it gets. Clean headshot. Casino, pretty noisy place. Might help disguise the sound of a gunshot about 200 meters away. The Sakara Hotel looks like a fancy place, maybe at 150 yards. Rocket Tower houses some multimedia conglomerate about 300 meters away. I think it's 300 meters away. And Godel House Hotel. Those are all the city 180 meters from here. Yes. Problem is I don't see a bullet yet. Okay, we already check this. So everything here has already been checked. Okay. Piece of information right over here. Right. Two wooden spears dubbed boas. Savians use them when praying together. A billet could have been singing there. Don't let this guy sweet talk you, Conrad. Excuse me, sir. Are you with CDI? I am Neil Conrad. I am Neil Conrad. Pleased to meet you. I'm Priest Arjun. It was Mr. Barney's spiritual advisor. It's this guy. That could have been, you know, put together with a bullet hit when you hit at the right time. But then everyone would have heard the shot, so can't be him. That's a big brain you got there, mate. I kindly ask that you let me take off Mr. Barney's jewelry. It's a very important part of the Savient farewell ritual. We must free the dead from their worldly possessions so that they can safely cross over to the afterlife. It must be done before the soul has completely left the body and we're running out of time. I'll hand the jewelry over to CDI right away. It has no value to me, I understand that, but I can't have you moving the body. It's crucial evidence that we can't be tampered with. Do you believe in something, Conrad? That doesn't matter. Our personal convictions are irrelevant here. The CDI has a clear protocol concerning the handling of murder victims, and it does not allow touching them. So you believe in protocol. Listen, Mr. Arjun, I'm not here to discuss philosophical questions with you. Please, I will be very careful when taking off the jury. I will make sure not to alter any of the evidence. Garen State likes to pride itself in its tolerance and liberty. This is your chance to prove that those are not just empty words. I'm sorry, we can't take any chances here. If you want us to find the culprits, please stay away from the body. So they're empty words after all. I pray for the corrupted Garian soul. Alright then, I'm sorry. Guess that was useless. Ah yes, some crucial information over here. Hello there, Neil Conrad. CDI, are you with Mr. Barney? We already talked to your colleagues, I know, but I need your help with something. Do you know where I can find the key to the cupboard upstairs? Why would you need to look in there? I think it contains an important piece of evidence. I prefer if you didn't mess with anything before Dravian 40s arrive. Dravian 40s? We prefer it to be handled by our own people. The sniper will surely be off planet by the time that happens. We'll share our findings with them anyway, I promise. Oh, like your promise to protect Mr. Barney? Understand you're upset. We will take the full responsibility for this when the time comes. You will, huh? What will be the punishment be? A promotion? It's okay, Eddie. We don't want to fight. It's only convenient for Gara that one of its champions for Drovian independence is out of the picture. Cooperation or consequences? Please calm down, sir. That just makes us a bad guy there. Please calm down, sir. Sir, please calm down. We're all on the same side here. I understand how you feel, but the perp is still out there. We need to get them quickly. If they have another target, we need to find out now. Shouldn't be too hard. Who else? It's, you know, singing your government. Please be reasonable. I'm not your enemy. Yes, you are. Listen, this assassin might be on their way to the next Drovian target right now, and you can't do anything about that, but the CDI can. If you decide if your personal grudges are more important than to your own people's safety, just give them the key. It's not like there's anything in there. Fine, here's a keychain. This better lead to something. Much obliged. Well, we're gonna find a bullet in here. It's gotta be lodged in the back of this, but you would have saw like sharp glass behind it. And that is a bullet. Young, look at this. The bullet was inside the cupboard, as we expected. Here it is. Good work, hold on, let me have a look. This kind of projectile usually doesn't go very far. They probably used a comparatively small rifle to better disguise a gunshot. It was fired from a distance of no more than 200 meters. I would say 250 tops. Good to know, thank you. By the way, I forgot to something earlier. There. You should now be able to submit the sheet I sent to you. I don't know if you have all the evidence yet, but you're now able to send me your conclusions once you do. Okay, 150 meters. 200 meters, casino. 150 meters, Sakara Hotel. 300 meters. It's either Sakara Hotel or Gandal Hotel. Those are 180 meters. 250, no less. I feel like it'd be the Gandal Hotel. Yeah. Okay, wait, sorry about that. Sheet, bullet, Gandal Hotel. Yep, that should work. Okay, I want to look around a little bit more. Maybe there's something else that we could learn around here. That person over here has something very important to tell us. That's why their leg is shaking. Good evening. Lauren. Ma'am, are you okay? Huh? Yes, we were just talking about our plans for breakfast and then he... Were you close? Were you close? Yeah, I've been working for him for a long time. Sorry for your loss. Are we safe here? What if the sniper comes back? The sniper is long gone. They had a clear target. You're not in danger. For a second I thought he just tripped, but then I saw... You remember the way he fell? He was standing to his right and he fell away from me. So you think the gunshot came from one of the buildings on the right? I guess so. I just stood there and stared at him, and Smith came and pulled me inside. Thank you. That's all. People are on their way to keep you company. They should be here soon. Okay. It's not the Gandal Hotel. Definitely not. That's why we look around before, you know, we submit a sheet. 150 meters. 200 meters. Can't be 300 meters, so it has to be the Sakara Hotel. One of the ones that I wanted to go with first. The Sakara Hotel. Clues. Cupboard, Sakara. Yes, I think that's pretty much all that we have here. Submit. Naturally, I want to look around just one more second. I want to know if there's anything that I did miss. Unbelievable. Nah, I can't interact with that. Wait. No, it's just stairs outside. Anything out here? Nope. Yep, I guess it is time to submit the sheet. And that should be us done. Talk to Young. Let's go talk to Young. Sorry, wrong place. Neil, I saw you submit the sheet. Report back to Gary and ask him what to do next. I think you should get to the location. Got it? See you later. Oh, should lay off the donuts by now. Oh. Any new findings? The bullet probably came from Sakara Hotel. Good job, Conrad. I'm sending Sato to lock the place down. You head over there and I catch up as soon as I can. Listen, about the bodyguards. Cut them some slack. It took some convincing, but they helped me find the bullet that killed Mr. Banney. Let's cut them some slack and question them tomorrow when the shock has worn off. Since when did you have a soft spot for Drovian extremists? I don't, but these are special circumstances. Anyway, you should get going. I'm on my way.
It wasn't until I was on my way back to the train that I noticed the park's obscene size. The night was cool, and the Mansion District was probably the quietest place in the whole center. It was one of the last spots in the area where buildings hadn't been stacked on top of each other like toy blocks. My head was unusually clear, and to my surprise, I noticed that I was in a good mood. In retrospect, I believe that it stemmed from a sense of purpose driving me forward that night.
Okay. Young, what's up? Listen, Neil. The police just got an anonymous tip from the Sakara Hotel. Whoever sent it to them didn't provide a lot of details, just that they had been in contact with a suspicious person. Why so vague? I don't know. But it looks like you definitely got the right building. Thanks, Young. Talk to you later. Here's the train. Time to get on the train. Goodbye. You know, I'm actually having a lot of fun with this game so far. We're trying to piece together, you know, it's kind of like L.A. Noir. I like that game. Never played it though. Let's see. Sorry about that, I was just yawning there. It is pretty late for me now. Let's see. Here we are. Good evening, Neil. Sato. Hey, Sato, looks like you beat me here. Well, the rest of us use cars, you know. I know. Let me bring you up to speed. We locked down the hotel. Told the staff that nobody can go in or out. Hallway is keeping an eye, Holloway is keeping an eye on everyone in the lobby. I slowly drone a drone up to the highest room. Long said that that's where the sniper might be. It's empty, lights out, no signs of life. Figured as much. Snipers don't usually stick around. And that's when they stick around. But I did see the lights in the room below. Maybe the guests in there saw or heard something. I paid them a visit. The receptionist said the sniper's room was rented out to a gentleman named Daz. I got his ID chip number already. Currently running a city-wide search for it, but without success so far. Do we know what Daz looks like? They didn't have a surveillance camera in the hotel. Cameras in the hotel. You know how it is. Rich people and their privacy. So no, we don't know what he looks like. But maybe you can find out. I opened a sheet. Let me send it to you. That to you. What did you tell the staff? That we have reason to believe that a dangerous criminal escaped from the hotel. Good work. Let me know if you get a hit on the perp's ID, and I'll be inside if you need me. Good luck. 2 minutes ago last saved. I'm waiting for the next save point. Good evening, Neil Conrad. CDI, could you answer a few questions? Naturally. Do you have any relevant information on Mr. Daz for me? Any suspicions? Nothing out of the ordinary. I sent all the information we have to the colleague. Payment info, ID number, those kind of things. Sorry, I got burped in there. I see. I like to have a look around Dazzy's room. Do you have a universal key card or something? If it's absolutely necessary, yes. It is. Here you go, sir. But please be careful not to disturb any of our guests at this late hour. Thanks, I will. Good evening, Agent Long, CDI. Hey Gary, I got a key card. Let's have a look at Dazzy's room. Alright, let's get up there. How does he know who Daz is? Well, I guess he maybe got sent in. Please keep it down in the corridors if possible, and mind the carpets. You got something to talk about, huh? I'm watching the witnesses while you're upstairs. Okay. Yes, he doesn't have anything to talk about. That saved 4 minutes ago. I want to talk to the person downstairs. 823. What the? Say calm, ma'am, we're CDI. We're with CDI. And I'm the CEO of Norton Robotics. I'm serious, we're Agent Conrad and Agent Long with CDI. And I'm also serious, I'm Clarissa Norton, CEO of Norton Robotics. Oh, didn't the CDI teach you to knock bust? We're in the middle of a high profile investigation. Manner still matters. On that note, would you mind calling off your armed drone? Fine, please make yourselves comfortable. We'd rather stand, you know, we need to answer you a few questions. Everyone wants a piece of me these days. Make it quick, I'm a busy woman. Do you know your upstairs neighbour? Did you hear gunfire earlier? Did you hear a gun earlier? A gun? What kind of war zone is this? Answer the question, please. No, but now that you mention it, I heard some noise earlier, sometime between 1 and 2. I thought someone had popped a cork. Anything else? Make it quick, I'm a busy woman. Do you know your upstairs neighbour? Do you know your upstairs neighbour? here in the hotel. I never saw him. But I heard him take a phone call in the corridor earlier around 11 o'clock. So 2 to 1. So he got the call to, you know, do the job at 11, around 11 o'clock. At 11 in the evening? In the corridor? I believe he was pacing up and down the corridor until the person called, picked up, and then he went to his room. Was it a live conversation, or did he get a recorded message from someone off planet? He spoke too, so it must have been a live conversation. What did he say? I don't know. I didn't pay much attention. He might not have spoken Garian at all. Anything else? That's all, thanks. So you're going to leave me alone now? We might still have to bring you in for questioning. But for now, please stay put and wait for further instruction. Of course I stay. My tea isn't even cool enough to drink yet. Well, that was that. 7 minutes ago. I'm just waiting for the next save so I can, you know, end today's episode. A almost empty whiskey bottle, a pretty expensive one at that, judging by receipt. He was probably a drunk, probably ex-military maybe. Let's see. The beard. Well, if you're in the military, I guess I head to the bathroom because that seems like a piece of paper. It's empty except for a strange hand-drawn symbol in the middle. Might be relevant. Fancy bathtub. Maybe the perp used it. We should have the whole bathroom checked for DNA. Should we go to the toilet? No. Hey Gary, could you come over for a second? Did you find something? I'm pretty sure a piece of the window pane was cut out and put back in. Judging from the blue residue, they used a pocket laser cutting device. You think the sniper could have fired from here? It's possible. He'd have to be a really good shot though. I also saw a tiny blood stain on the carpet below. The perp cut himself when handled the piece of glass. Good work. I'll go back to the post and call the DNA guys and let me know when you're done. I saved 9 minutes ago. Okay, cut arm? I feel like it's gotta be blonde hair or bald, and it's gotta have a shaved face. But I don't really see anything else, do I? Nope. I think we're done up here. Let's go downstairs. A couple of potential witnesses are waiting in the lobby. We really need to track that Diaz guy down. Maybe one of them have seen him leave or ever spoken to him. Go ahead and question them. You should have a look around. It's no crime scene, but you never know where you find a clue. I'll be waiting at the reception. Come talk to me once you think we're done with the place. Got a saving bit yet? Nope. So, anything new? Well, I tried to find out how Diaz escaped from the hotel. Barney was shot at 1:39. I suppose that Diaz shortly after. That was probably 1:45. Left shortly after. 1:45 to and 2:15. So we have to find. So we have an idea when he left. The big question right now is how. There's a functioning ID scanner at the door that only picked up once when he arrived. That means that he can't have left through the front door. Could he still be here? No, I've had my drone scan the whole building for his ID twice already. He must have gone out through the back door, but you don't get far that way by foot. My theory is that he was picked up by a getaway driver in the backyard. There is a vehicle tracker on the launch pad that scans each car at the exact time it lands there. Cars aren't allowed to stick around for long on the launch pad. It's just meant for quick deliveries and pickups. Here's the thing, I went to ask the guard and pull the data for me a couple of minutes ago. He said someone had turned it off earlier tonight, swore it wasn't him, and that he hadn't noticed. We have to find out who it was. If we confront whoever helped Diaz get away, we might find out where he went. I've said on a sheet to your cell, submit it as soon as you think you know who disabled the tracker. Maybe the traffic data will still help even though parts are missing. The guard said your AR module can read it directly from the scanner on the launchpad. Roger that. Excuse me, sir, can I ask you a question? Happy to help. About the vehicle tracker. What does Diaz look like? Unfortunately, I never met him. The reception wasn't occupied when he checked in last night. He used our electronic check-in service. Thank you. Happy to help. About the vehicle tracker. My colleague said that the guard is in charge of the vehicle tracker in the backyard. Is that correct? Yes, Mr. Smith. Is that tracker ever turned off? Turned off? No, it operates around the clock. And it doesn't usually break or have hiccups of any sort. I don't think so. It was installed the day before yesterday. I can't imagine that it's already acting up. But Mr. Smith can certainly answer your questions about the tracker in more detail. He is usually not in contact with our clients. I apologize if he appears untrained. Thank you. Happy to help. That's all for now. Well, he's not finished now, so. Did you notice anyone leaving around this time? No, I was fast asleep until I got called down to the lobby and I have my own room upstairs. Your room? Do you live here? Mostly yes. Thank you. That's all for now. See if you can find out how Diaz got away. The pianist. The only one here paid to be here. Excuse me, sir. How can I help you? Did you notice anybody leave between 1:30 and 2:15? I was right here all night, but I really didn't pay attention to that, sorry. We gave a concert earlier and kept playing for the people that stuck around. Thank you. How can I help? Have you met Mr. Diaz? Diaz, the guest from the 8th floor? I think I've talked to him yesterday. He was having a late night drink at the bar after he arrived. I was packing up my things when he went to his room. I asked him about the viola he was carrying. Quite an expensive model, and I have to say, did he show it to you? Viola? Oh, did he show it to you? No, I kept it in a case. He generally wasn't a talkative type. What does he look like? He's a redhead with a beard. Thank you. That's all for now. Well, we got one of the most important information ever. Red. Red. Probably have a viola case. That should be that finished. Because the vehicle tracker was turned off by the bartender? The guard. The guard, I don't think it's the person, but it's either the receptionist or the bartender. Excuse me, madame. Could I ask you a few questions? Okay. Did you notice anyone leave between 1:30 and 2:15? No, I was back in the kitchen cleaning some glasses. Had a lot of dishes to do after the concert tonight. Can I go now? I have a young boy at home. It's her. And I can't stay much longer. I'm sorry, but the hotel is on lockdown until further notice. The reason why I think it's her is because she wants to leave, and I can't remember the other reason. You might want to give them a call. It could be a while until you can leave. Thank you. Okay. Have you ever met Mr. Diaz? Diaz doesn't ring a bell. Don't think he ever came to my bar. And the pianist said he was at the bar drinking. Thank you. That's all for now. You just doomed yourself. The bartender. You doomed yourself. Because the guard was asleep. And the guard is only asleep if he's been drinking or, you know, he fell asleep. About the vehicle tracker. I heard that the vehicle tracker was turned off tonight. Do you happen to know why that is? No idea, really. It's supposed to be running around the clock. Are you sure it was turned off and didn't just malfunction? Pretty sure. It was offline and I just turned it back on. And it seems to be running fine now. Plus, it's only been there for 2 days. It's a good brand too. Can it be turned off and on from anywhere other than the booth right now? Nope. And it's just been you here all night, nobody else. Well, sometimes I take a break. I usually ask Felicia or Bernd to take over and keep an eye on everything. Felicia or Bernd? Felicia the bartender, the one who won't shut out about her stupid kid, and Bernd the pianist. Did they take over for you tonight? Yeah, let me think. Felicia at 22 to 45, booth for 15 minutes. So Bernd. Thanks. Have you met Mr. Diaz? Diaz? Who's that? I guess from the 8th floor. He arrived last night. No, I haven't talked to any guests in a while. Thanks. Did you see anyone leave between 1:30 and 2:15? Or a car picking up someone? Could be a bunch of people got picked up after the concert. But I'm more interested in the people going in and out. I see. When was the concert over? It started at 22:30, took about 3 hours. But some people stuck around after at the bar a little longer. Thanks. That's all for now. But he's been there ever since. Excuse me. About the vehicle tracker. Was turned off earlier tonight. I'm wondering if you might know something about that. Did you stand in for the guard tonight? I did, but just for a few minutes. I touched nothing. Was the tracker still turned on while you were there? I really don't know. I just sat there until I came back. Thank you. That's all for now. Excuse me, madame. Could I ask you a few questions? Okay. About the vehicle tracker. The vehicle tracker was turned off earlier, and I was trying to find out why. Do you know anything about it? I did, but why would I turn off the tracker? I wouldn't even know how. Thank you. That's all for now. Hope I could be of service. Logs. I did, but just for a few minutes. I touched nothing. Was the track? I really don't know. I just sat there until he came back. Thank you. Wrong thing. I feel like it's a pianist now. It was turned off by the pianist, but he touched. Sorry about that. Let's see, I was just yawning there. It was turned off by someone, and it's not the pianist, and then there's the bartender, but could also be the receptionist, because I'm supposed to go over there and also talk to them again. I'm thinking it's the pianist because he was last there. When Felicia, yeah, it's pianist. Only for a few minutes, and then the concert happened. Wait. Okay. For Biff. It started at 20:30, took about 3 hours. Yeah, Felicia at 22. Bernard at 45 for about 15. It's Felicia. Took about 3 hours, but no. That was before the concert though. And took around 3 hours, but some people stuck around at the bar a little longer. So Felicia would have been busy even at 22. I think it's Bernard. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Investigate the car tracker. Talk to the staff. Okay, let's go investigate the car tracker. I feel like it is the pianist. That's who I'm thinking it is. Someone just came out. Sorry, am I interrupting something? No, going for a smoke. Yep, might as well. It sounds like you're going to keep us here for a while. Probably. May I have a question? Do you always store your whiskey in the backyard? That's an expensive brand you just leave out here. Well, it looks like they forgot to bring in part of tonight's shipment. I'll let the bartender know. Was the whiskey dropped off here by car? Yeah, the alcohol often comes in pretty late. And that person has something up there, and he obviously knew what the whiskey was. Do you remember when they landed tonight? No. Wait, I do. I actually saw them arrive when I went back in after a break. It was precisely 22:10. Are you sure about that time? Yeah, I was looking at my cell right at the moment because I got a message. Thank you. Okay, let's see. 22:30. Felicia. 22. Both for about 15 minutes. So Felicia would have been back in. It's Bernard, definitely. It's too suspicious. Crate full of expensive looking whiskey. Okay, let's see. It's definitely what do you call it? I'm trying to remember how there. The pianist. Talk to Gary. It has to be the pianist, right? That you know, it turns out it's actually the bartender. But she would have been going back in 15 minutes after. And he would have been there already. And he was already there before. Conrad, I saw you submit your sheet. So what do you think? The vehicle tracker in the backyard was turned off by the pianist. The pianist? You think that guy would be capable of manipulating a tracker? Gentlemen, wait a second, I got a hit. A hit? Yes, on Diaz. He was scanned near a train station in lower layers. Good work, Sato. Neil, you should get there immediately. Take the next train. I join you as soon as Roger that. 18 minutes. Soon, finally, I can end this episode if I go fast enough. Come on. You know, people don't even get time to, you know, get out. I just hop on and it instantly closes. Okay. Whew. Whew. Well, sorry about yawning there. Just a bit late. Let's see. I was going to record Simbacraft after this, but I don't think we'd be able to. Last saved 28 seconds ago. So I think I end it here, but hopefully you enjoyed today's episode of Lacuna. Have a nice day, safe, have toast apple, maybe even some oranges, need to keep up the vitamins. Very, very important. And bye bye, see you next time. Have a nice day, see you, bye bye.